Welcome back to Squawk Box. Yes, it's important breaking news. Initial and continuing claims. Initial claims down 712,000 versus a slightly revised 787,000. This breaks the streak. The last couple of weeks, of course, have been moving higher. And if we look at continuing claims, they continue to drop. They have dropped all of September, October, and November. At least thus far, and that number moves from 6,089,000 to 5,520,000. So once again, continuing claims really seem to lead the way. We all understand that these numbers are higher than we'd like them. They're higher than pre-COVID, and there's a lot of people out there that need help. There's a lot of real tough restrictions in cities and states. The efficacy of those restrictions, we could debate. But one thing we know for sure, they have negative economic consequences, and that's an issue that needs to be addressed. Becky, it looks like interest rate markets are taking this in stride, meaning not out of the realm of expectations, and rates are hovering at some of the highest levels, of course, since beginning of November, but about ready to challenge levels we haven't seen since March. Back to you.
Yeah. It's amazing to look at us getting back towards 1% on the 10-year. Rick, stay right there. We're going to have some more information on this right now. Steve Leisman has been looking through the numbers, too. Steve, you want to give us your take?
Yeah, what I'm looking for here, Becky, is the number of the extended benefits, the pandemic unemployment, pandemic emergency unemployment assistance. That looks like it's about flat. I had a 4.5 million number. I don't know if Rick sees it, but what's the dynamic that's happening? First of all, it's right that the continuing claims is lower than expected. I actually had an estimate here for 5.9 million from the street, and this came in at 5.5. What I don't know, Becky, what I'll figure out in just a second, I'll toss it back to you, is whether or not we have the dynamic that's been in place, people rolling off regular benefits onto the extended benefits program. And of course, I think Rick hinted at this or even said it outright, which is that what's going to happen on December 26th is that millions will lose their benefits. And that's what I believe has lit the kind of fire underneath Congress at long last to think about, well, what happens to these folks who don't have work? We don't know the total number of unemployed. We'll find it out on Friday. But there'll be a large number of people who will lose benefits, and that could have some potential economic impact. It's just the wrong time of year, among others. Not that there's any good time of year for people to be losing what benefits they get from the government.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.